And we are back with game 2 of the NBA Finals, where the Milwaukee Bucks face off against the Phoenix Suns. I am Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors, and as always, this video is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Detroit Sports Bettors now can be found on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Our podcast can be found on both Apple and Spotify, which will have another episode being released tomorrow. And then we also have a group Discord, where it's probably the highest quality of information and the most people making picks in one spot, that or the Facebook. We're going to get some competitions going on the Facebook here starting probably next week. So that'll have some new stuff as well. Okay. Recapping our video 2 days ago, I believe, on Tuesday, I think. We ended up going 4-1. It was a very good day. I was very happy to get a bounce back. I was struggling for a little bit to the point where I actually took a couple days off just because it was tough. I felt like I was forcing picks. You never want to do that. And the games had a lot of injuries that were making spreads tough to tell, point props tough, and things of that nature. But on Tuesday, we took the Suns -6, which hit the over 219.5. The money line boost with the Suns, which hit as well. DeAndre Ayton double-double and the win. And then the only thing we lost on was the Devin Booker over or 28 points and up and the win. Of course, he ended up with 27 and they won, so we missed that by 1 point. But went 4-1 on the day, and now that makes us 68-49 throughout the playoffs. So getting back up there after a little bit of a slide. So very happy with that. Getting into today, again, the Milwaukee Bucks are at the Phoenix Suns, and that spread is -4.5 for Phoenix. I personally like the Bucks at +4.5, and here's why. 4 teams in the history of the playoffs have won the series going down 2-0. Obviously, the Bucks know that. It's plastered everywhere. And having a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, who now gained confidence, he was surprised. He even said he was surprised with how good he felt. So he's going to gain confidence coming into game 2. Again, the whole team knows how important it is. This is still a team with Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis coming off the bench, Bryn Forbes coming off the bench. They are a solid squad across the board, and they know this, and they can come in and get it done. I really do believe that. Then to add to, the over-under is 220.5. I like the over today, and a lot of the reason I like the over is because I expect to get a big game from Giannis. I expect him to come out and be very aggressive. I expect him to be attacking. I even expect him to be better from the free throw line. I just think this is a good bounce back spot. And then this is a spot the Bucks have been in twice this postseason already, and they bounced back both times. So that's why I think they can do it a third time, you know. And again, I still think Giannis is a matchup problem. He averaged 40 points per game against them in the regular season, which is only 2 games, so I get that. But again, he's much taller than Jay Crowder. Yes, Jay Crowder is a solid defender, as is Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges is all right. But Giannis is just Giannis. There's just not many people who can really give him a difficult time. So again, I like the Bucks +4.5, and you're getting points. I like them +4.5. I like the over 220.5, which is boosted as well. Which sometimes when those are boosted, that makes me feel worse about it. But I'm going to keep riding with the 220.5. And then another thing I like, I told you I'm big on Giannis tonight. I love Giannis over 26.5. That's low because of his knee injury. Generally, that's hanging around like 30.5. So, yeah, I like him at the 26.5. That's even money, too, at -110. So it's not that bad, or about even money. And again, he averaged 40 points per game against them in the regular season. I really like that. And another bet I like is the Giannis Antetokounmpo over 11.5 rebounds. That's -130 on DraftKings Sportsbook. So not the best odds in the world, but still pretty solid. I think he had 14 rebounds last game. So I think that's a pretty good bet. And then also another one I like is the Giannis Antetokounmpo top point scorer. That's +250 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I just expect this to be a good bounce back spot for him. I'm sure he's heard the Chris Middleton talk about how he is the Batman and Giannis is the Robin. I like Middleton. I do, but I think Giannis is the the Batman on this team. I just can't see. Middleton's too inconsistent for me. And Giannis, I mean, He does his job night in, night out. The only reason he's had his points have been a little bit down is because of this knee injury. If you go back and look, he's incredibly consistent. So I think Giannis bounces back. I mean, he averaged, I can't recall what he averaged, but I'm sure it was damn near 30 points per game. And I think he's going to get back to that tonight. And I think he's going to have a big rebounding performance as well. And then one thing that DraftKings Sportsbook has now, which is really cool, kind of helps it to compete with the FanDuel Sportsbook same game parlay, but they'll put parlays together for you in the player special section, which is pretty cool. There was one that had like 35 points, Giannis, 14 rebounds. I think it was like plus 900 or something like that. These are not plays that I'm saying you should take, but I'm saying it's interesting. It's definitely something that's happened before. Like one that I like is Giannis to have a 35 plus point game, which is plus 475 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Like we all know Giannis can get 35. He put up 47 against the Suns earlier this year. So yeah, he's definitely capable of it. These are not ones I'm saying, hey, go put all your money down on these. No, these are long shots, but I think this is a good bounce back spot for him to at least get over 26.5. I think that's a good bet. And if you want to throw something small like $5 on the 35 plus, I would understand it, because I do think he's going to have a good bounce back spot here. I mean, this is a make or break spot, and like, who do you look to in these spots? It's supposed to be the best player on the court. I've said this before, when it comes to the playoffs, so the ball is not in the superstar's hands. That's no one else's fault but the superstar. So if Giannis isn't aggressive tonight, if he's not scoring, it's no one else's fault but his. And I think he's going to take responsibility for it. And I think he's going to take that ball, and he's going to take initiative and try and get this win for the Bucks. And I believe he will. This is punch, counter punch. I still have Bucks winning this series 4-3. And that's plus 550 last time I looked at that. So that's where I'm at. To recap those picks today, I have the Bucks plus 4.5, over to 20.5, Giannis over 26.5, Giannis over 11.5 rebounds. And then these aren't my picks, but I'll tell them again. Top scorer of the game, Giannis, plus 250. I think that's good odds if you'd like to take that. And then Giannis, 35 plus points, plus 475. Okay. But my main picks, again, are those four. Bucks plus 4.5, over to 20.5. Giannis Antetokounmpo over 26.5 points. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo over 11.5 rebounds. I'm big on Giannis tonight. All right. So let's see if we can keep this hot streak going. Starting off 4-1 in the finals. Looking to keep that rolling. Again, we are 69-48 on the year. So, and keep a lookout for that podcast tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'm going over UFC 264, Poirier versus McGregor. McGregor's my boy, so you probably already know where I'm going with that one. But I do have some other picks with like the Sugar Show. I mean, that's a kind of an easy pick too. But Gilbert Burns is in that one. He's an underdog. So it is still a pretty solid card. And I'm really excited. Anytime Connor's on a card, I'm going to watch that no matter what. So tune in for that podcast tomorrow as well. And hey, good luck tonight. Let's keep it rolling and let's get these wins. All right, guys, I am out.